Hi, it's Wendy, creator of My Daily Shift, recovering perfectionist and authenticity advocate. It's the third week of 2014 and many resolutions have already come and gone. I'm not a big fan of resolutions. In my experience, I would make one or two or three. I would proceed to not do them, and then I would just give myself another thing to beat myself up over at the end of the year. I'm not doing that anymore. I was holding a workshop for some women, and we were summing up and recapping 2013. What did we learn? What was some of the good things and the bad things that happened? Sending that off with a blessing, and really setting ourselves up for 2014. And one of the ways we did that was everyone chose one or two qualities that if they had more of this, it would change everything. It would change their experience of how 2014 unfolds. It would change how they show up. It would bring in more happiness, more joy, more purpose. And so each of the women did this, and one woman stood out to me and really inspired me. And I've done a little bit of work with this woman in the past, and so I know her story, and I know one of the things that she's really clear she wants to do more of is to find her voice. Now she's this little tiny thing and very unassuming, and I'm pretty sure she's flown under the radar for most of her life. And so to see her really want to find her voice has been so inspiring for me. And one thing in the kind of work that I get to do is I get to see in people that maybe they don't see in themselves or that others don't recognize yet. And when I look into this person's eyes, I see this, she has this giant energy, this giant message, there's just something so big about her that it's just like bursting to get out, and I can't wait to see what that is. Her qualities, the two things that she really was asking for were authenticity and courage. And she showed up to this workshop not knowing anybody, and she proceeded to share with her small group a story that is so personal and takes so much courage for her to bring out that it blew me away. I know that she's maybe shared this part of herself with a handful, less than 10 people on this earth. And so for her to step forward in that way with that much courage and that much authenticity just inspired me, and just, it really, really, like, she got it. She's owning it, she stepped in, and she's doing it. And she left that workshop knowing and feeling more confident, more authentic. The feedback that she got from everybody was just so positive, and I know it was scary for her, and she did it anyways. So my question to you is, what are one or two things that if you had it in 2014 would make everything better, more amazing, more meaningful, would really be a game changer for you? And then when you find out what that one or two qualities are, there's this opportunity every day, every hour really, we have choices. And what we say no to is as important as what we say yes to. So set the intention to, when you have these choices, ask yourself, is that going to bring more of whatever your quality is? So for this person, it was authenticity and courage. So is doing this going to bring forward more authenticity and courage? Bring that out in me, bring that into me? If the answer is yes, it's probably a really good idea to do it. If the answer is no, it's probably a good idea to give it a second thought and really think about, is this something I want to do? And as a recovering perfectionist, I'm not suggesting you do this perfectly and make the right choice every single time. Quite frankly, that's boring and unattainable. I would never ask that of myself. I would never ask that of someone else. Have fun with this. Take a minute and give this little gift to yourself, and have an amazing 2014.